Oh, hi there. Welcome to Friday. We made it, y'all. Here we are. I, of course, am Shovel, here with Precious Juggalos down in the Juggalo dungeon. And boy, has it been a day. I know I've been saying this all week. It's kind of been a stressful week all around. Just kind of peaked today. So, I was almost headed out the door to pick up a little part I needed for a plumbing problem I have here at my house. When my daughter said, "Are you streaming today?" And I looked at my watch, saw that it was 4:13, gruffly said no as I stomped out the door. And then in the car, I realized, you know what? That's probably not the best idea right now. Maybe running off to the store to get a plumbing part just wasn't what I needed to do. So I decided to come back and come on down and switch gears a little bit and maybe breathe a little. Because that's the whole point in this whole thing, is to relax. Relax and enjoy. So that's my plan for the day. Hopefully you can get the same out of it. And if you don't, you know, at least hopefully I will. So whoop whoop, y'all. Welcome to the Friday stream. Deep breath. So the last couple of days I've been working on this piece here. Was intending to finish it today, but honestly, I don't think I'm really up to it right now. It's just been a little too rough today. So I'm going to put it aside, and I'm going to worry about it next week, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but not today. I'm also going to go ahead and pop open this can of Faygo cotton candy, because that sounds excellent right now. Sorry about that noise. That was probably loud. And even that smells nice. All right. Take a sip. That's good stuff. So one of the things that frustrated me today was I got all excited because as I was frantically running around town trying to find the right parts that I needed for my plumbing problem, I found this at Salvation Army, and I was super excited thinking, oh man, look at that, a real cheap Precious Moments that I could repaint as a Precious Juggalo. Then I got it home, and I was so excited to show my wife, and then I noticed, wah, 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 we're missing a hand. Yeah. So I was kind of hoping to turn this plunger into a hatchet. I figured that would be a fun project. But, you know, looks like I'm going to have to mold a hand too, maybe. Or maybe mold something else. I don't know. Sky's the limit. But I definitely did not notice it was missing a hand when I paid for it. But that's okay. We'll fix it later. So anyway, what I was thinking about doing today, I'm going to go a little off script. You may have noticed I moved the camera up to large format mode. So I must be putting something big on my desk, huh? Man, I've got so much trash on my desk. And I am. That is the plan. I am putting something big back on my desk. You might be asking yourself, well, Shovel, what could it be? Well, surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, you can see, look at that. Getting a little unintentional crotch there. One second. I did all this in a hurry, as you can probably tell. Oh, that's the problem. 1 second. Oh, Boo for Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, it's got a little sag in it. That's the problem. Whoa. Yeah, it just keeps drifting down. Well, that's just another thing to add to the list of frustrating things today. Whatever. You can see a little portion of my crotch. I think we'll be all right. Anyway, hey Brian. It's been quite the day for me. So, look who's back. This piece is back. This piece is, of course, for Wiggles. He's already spoken for it, already paid for it. But he posted the other day a picture of the space where this is going, and he had added a blacklight to the space. So then I got to thinking, you know what? I've got just the thing to really make this pop all the more in a blacklight. And that would be glow-in-the-dark paint. I've been wanting to use this stuff. Never had a good excuse for it. Today is the day. Ooh, as I almost stabbed myself with a knife. Brian, I've been without a washing machine, for a little over a week at this point because of a plumbing issue here at my house. I fully intended on fixing it today, and it still isn't fixed. So I am feeling a little stressed out, on top of some other things. So anyway, time to do some painting and some relaxing. Oh, well, glad you stopped by either way. Feel free to come and go. Hope your dog's all right. Oh geez, this stuff is way thicker than I expected. Yeah, it's a plumbing issue inside the wall, so it's got to be a more permanent fix before I can repair the wall that I already tore down. Alright, what am I doing? I feel like I forgot to turn something on here. So this will dry clear. Cool. That works for me. Like I said, it's just good to see you. What's up, JR? Good to see you too, JR. And yeah, it just wouldn't be a day without streaming. I was telling the story earlier. That I was working on the plumbing problem at my house. Whoop whoop, Ryan. Something wasn't right with one of the fittings. I thought I was gonna be able to wrap it up and be done with it. So I was gonna run out to the store and get the right fitting once and for all. On my way out the door, my daughter stops me and says, "Hey, aren't you streaming today?" And that's when I realized I was due to stream in about 15 minutes. And I said, "Nope, I'm not streaming." And I slammed the door, went out to my car, started the car, went down to the driveway halfway, and realized, you know what? I think I do need to stream. So here we are. We almost weren't. We almost weren't here. But I think for my own mental health, it's probably better that I am here. Like, no kidding, my chest has been tight all day. I've been stressed out, and I don't like it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Man, it's going to be a lot of brush strokes. Wonder how many coats will be good for this. I've never worked with this paint before. It should dry completely clear, so it shouldn't be noticeable. Well, right now, JR, it's you and me, bud. But if anybody jumps in, JR is correct. He's given away the orange creamsicle flavored Faygo. He was able to find a case of it. And all you gotta do is tap the link in the comments, go to our Juggalo Discord server, sign up over there, and then watch JR's stream tonight as he draws a name. My name is in the pot, and I am really hoping it's me. Surprisingly, we just don't get too many flavors in Kansas City. Thank you, JR. Look at you, man. Putting in work. JR just dropped a link to my shop. If you think this thing is cool, I've got other things for sale. Not this one. This one's already bought. And if Wiggles shows up, he's going to see his piece. Getting a little upgrade. Hopefully it works. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm going to feel real bad. I said I was going to experiment on one of my other pieces before I did it to his. But here we are. I just went ahead and did it to his. But if I screw it up, I can always just paint over it. Oh. JR, I've been waiting on a email or phone call all day today. Well, actually not just today. For the last few days. I'm supposed to hear about something by today. And I haven't heard yet. And it has been bugging me. So I've had that stress on top of the bad plumbing stress. It's been a rough day. But I'm happy to spend it here with you, JR. Yeah, it's the same plumbing problem. And the call I'm waiting for is about that thing I mentioned in the our special channel on the Discord server. Still kind of on the hush-hush, you know? I really hope this works. I think if it ends up looking anywhere close to what I'm envisioning, It'll be super cool. Especially under a black light. That's actually why I've got this, oh gosh. What's it called? You know, this flashlight. Oh man. Well, yeah, I can see all the brush strokes. It is fluorescing, but it's not consistent. So we're going to try a few coats, I think. This paint is super thick, by the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wiggles has a special wall at his house that he's got all his Juggalo stuff up on, and he just added a black light to that space. And this piece is meant for that wall. But before he can get it, we're going to try to make it glow in the dark. So when he pops on his black light, this thing explodes. And I also made the decision to paint the black parts where they fluoresce instead of the white parts to be a little more unexpected. Hopefully that works too. I don't think the pigment in my white paint would have anything to make it fluoresce. So it should stay dull under black light. And then I just want this black to just beam out. Hopefully. That is the goal, anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's other colors too, like of glow-in-the-dark fluorescent paints, and so, you know, like doing like a blue or something on here would probably be cool, but this is just the one I happen to have that I've been meaning to play with. I was going to play with this before I, you know, messed with any of the other options. So Wiggles gets to be the experiment. And I think we've all been someone's experiment at some point in our lives. Am I right? Trying to make this as smooth as I can. I don't want it to fluoresce, showing a bunch of splotches and brush strokes. That would be ugly. That is not the look we're going for. There's a Bloodhound Gang lyric that is very much about that topic. Except I think if I remember right, maybe the title is You Ain't Got No Legs or something like that. And it's, you know, about a girl without any legs. ... Bloodhound Gang stuff. And if you know, you know. Between the two of us, JR, I think I've always been a bigger Bloodhound Gang fan than a ICP fan, but I think there's distinct overlap between the two bands. In terms of fandom, you know what I mean? You know what actually would have been real cool is if I had multiple shades of glow-in-the-dark paint. Because now painting around these lips, it made me think about doing like a red or pink shade on the lips. Maybe something on the irises of the eyeballs to make those pop as well. ICP and Bloodhound Gang were on your Walkman? Yeah, mine too. Yeah. Hell Yeah is a great song. I agree. Oh man, I forgot. This piece is so big. You gotta rest your hand somewhere. You gotta be careful where you do it. Because there's pretty much going to be paint somewhere where I would like to put my finger. That should probably be over here. That would be easier. Yeah, I think at my age, you could probably draw a straight line from Beastie Boys to Bloodhound Gang to ICP. Like, there's definitely some kind of a thematic, at least early Beastie Boys, thematic similarities there. So this stuff, when it dries, it kind of looks like Mod Podge. Which is kind of weird. Oh, this is weird. This is... oh no. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That was close, shovel. You almost dumped glow-in-the-dark paint all over your worktop. Oof. Man, when I walked into that Taco John's today, like, I don't know what I was expecting. Well, I was expecting to pay half as much as what I paid, to be perfectly honest. And you can't help but go in there and like base comparisons on Taco Bell, So when a combo over there is one item and potato olays, it's kind of a tough pill to swallow, because at Taco Bell it's like a combo is like, I don't know, 3 items on a lot of things. I panicked. Their menu board was so not easy to understand. That was another thing, like, I just didn't know what I was looking at. Like, it was the smallest menu board I think I've ever seen in my life. And it felt like it was missing probably half of the menu. It's kind of why another thing I like about Taco Bell is I basically just order everything through the app. And through the app you can see everything, even the stuff that's not on the menu board. But yeah, so I couldn't find the jalapeno chicken ranch, or I think that's what it was. I couldn't see it on the menu board, so I panicked and I just went with the Boss Burrito combo. And dude, they might as well just call that the rice burrito, because that's all it was, and it wasn't even like seasoned rice. Yeah, live and learn, I guess. I mean, the potato olays were still straight heat. That was good stuff. That burrito, all I could do was sit there and eat it and think, I could have spent the same amount and been at Chipotle right now. Or Taco Bell twice. Like, in my mind, if I'm getting cheap food, I want it to be cheap. God dang it. Well, I screwed it all up, JR. My bad. I'm thinking the one I went to wasn't the best one either. Like, it was clean and all, and the people were nice, but like I said, the menu board was like the smallest thing I've ever seen in my life. So was the lobby. It was like a Taco John's Express. Like, it felt like it wasn't like the full experience. There's a better one in my hometown. When I visit my parents, I'll have to jump in there. Alright, before I get too excited about things, I need to paint this little nose. Oh no. Ah, god dang it. Stop putting your... So one of the secrets of painting, for getting like clean lines and everything, is using, your pinky or some other part of your hand as like a support. So it's like you're creating a tripod for your brush, and it just settles everything down and makes the brush move more effectively. Struggling with that right now because I keep putting my pinky in paint. Oh yeah? Dang. And so the other thing too, so I'm eating there, and it's not super busy. A couple other people came in. I'm wearing my Chiefs gear because, it's Red Friday. We got the big game on Sunday. They don't say anything to me, but the guy behind me came in his Chiefs gear too, and they get all like excited about him, and they're all talking about the game and this and that, and I'm sitting there like thinking, what about me, bro? And then he comes out and gives that guy a free taco after. Like, dude. Me too, man. Where's my taco? I don't know what you're talking about, Wiggles. What are you talking about? This is a whole different one. It just looks really similar. Completely different one. Wiggles has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Wiggles is actually the owner of this piece. So he has a vested interest in what's happening on his screen right now. And I'm really hoping it doesn't suck. It's really kind of hard to... Ooh, that's probably too much. Hard to see this paint. And I don't want to overpaint into the white. And it completely blends into the white, so that's problematic. So I'm really trying to be careful, but man, it's hard. It's really hard to see where my brush is. Really afraid this is gonna come out looking sloppy. So Wiggles, in your stream last night, when that King of DIY, or whatever his channel name is, showed up, you know, you were all excited to see him and I didn't have any idea. So then I clicked on him to see what was up, and I saw his 1.5 million subscribers. There was definitely a whoa whoa moment. Wanted to be like, hey dude, go look at me too. But it was the Wiggles show, so I wasn't going to be that guy. And I love how every time you get excited to do something and then I propose a good idea for how to maybe do it a little better, it totally shuts everything down. I feel so bad every time it happens. But, you know, if I didn't think they were good ideas, I wouldn't bring them up. And I think the googly eyes, I think it's a good solution. I'm not going to read out loud what JR is calling this stuff for the casual listener. But if you're curious, what JR is posting in the live chat right now is pretty apt, the way this stuff moves around. It does kind of feel like that. I do feel bad though, I really do, because you get really excited to work on your stuff. And I don't, like, when I bring that stuff up, I don't mean it to be like, you know, stop what you're doing and do it the shovel way, you know. Because it's your party. You do what you want, you know what I mean? But you gotta admit, I'm batting 1,000 right now. My ideas have been pretty good. Hopefully I keep up the streak with this glow-in-the-dark paint idea. I kind of have some creeping doubts, but I'm hoping for the best for this. I did already paint that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, god dang. Ah, did it again. All right. Wiggles, I think this might take a few coats to be really effective. And this is just coat number 1. So I will work on this off camera a little bit more. Because I really want it to look good. And like I told JR, if this doesn't work out and the glow in the dark stuff is just looks stupid, I'm probably just gonna repaint it just because I don't want it to look stupid. I got a reputation to keep up. All right. Oh, I am still burping that Taco John's though. It's weird though. It's like it's not flavor. It's like I'm burping the smell of the lobby. Which, that sounds awful. So I used to work at Papa John's as like a teenager. And the town I grew up in, our Papa John's went into an old Taco John's, so it caused a lot of confusion in my my hometown. There was one time this old guy walked into the store and walked up to the counter, and he said, "I want a taco salad." And mind you, it had been like Taco John's had been closed down for years before the Papa John's went in. Like I would say 10 years, maybe 15. It had been a long time. Long enough that when this old timer came in and asked for a taco salad, the girl that was running the register was like, confused, and so she was like, "We don't have that." And so he got like upset, and he was like, "No, you do, and I want my taco salad." And he was really getting worked up, because you know how it is, like people with like dementia and Alzheimer's and things, when they're confronted, they really kind of get upset, because in their mind they're 100% correct, their memory's perfect, yada yada yada. So he was really getting worked up. So I think I was the store manager at the time. So I walked over to him and I was like, what's going on? And so she's kind of getting upset because he's kind of yelling at her. So then he was like, telling me what the deal was and telling me how stupid she was, and I was like, well, no, sir, she's not stupid. You're confusing us with Taco John's. Taco John's hasn't been here for 10 plus years. It's gone. It's been closed. And you probably came here and had a taco salad, but we don't do that anymore. We do pizza. And he was still really upset because, that didn't make sense in his mind. So I made him a small pizza. And I didn't like lie and say like, here's your taco salad, I didn't charge him. I just made him like, I think it was just like a cheese pizza or something. And I was just like, I'm sorry you're upset. Here's lunch on me. This is what we do now. This is our new menu, and this is just so you can know what we serve now. And he cooled off, ate his pizza, liked it a lot. So then he became a customer. But I still think until the day he died that we were Taco John's and not Papa John's. Yeah, dementia's not fun, man. Like I can't imagine. Well, and I kind of talked about that before. Like that's why I've never really been into drugs, because my connection with my brain is such that I really have a hard time not like being in control and fully cognizant. Like it really panics me and freaks me out. So yeah, experimenting with drugs was triggering that. So that's a big hard no thank you from Shovel. But yeah, I don't know. I don't look forward to getting older. I would say getting old, but I think I'm already, I'm already on that train. So it's getting older. Haha. The random whoop whoops. Yeah. That's when I post little shorts on TikTok and on YouTube, it's a lot of the comments are whoop whoop. It's like the secret, not secret handshake for Juggalos. I don't even know. I assume this rinses out normally. Hope so. So yesterday, running with the background music built into the stream was a little too quiet for me. So today, I actually have the background music you can hear, and I'm listening to the music I want to listen to. So it's kind of nice. And to answer your question, I'm listening to Alt J right now. That's like my bring down the heart rate music. It's calming for me, even though it's like heavy drum and bass. But I love heavy drum and bass. That's not the right brush for that application. Good try, shovel, good try. Let's go back to your original thought. Where'd it go? There it is. Hey, there you go. And that's not so bad. Yeah, I ordered... Let's see, what did I order today? A pop filter for my microphone, because that's definitely needed. And then I ordered a USB hub, because I need a couple more USB ports. Mainly when I add a second camera, I'm going to need to be able to plug it in. So I have a USB hub already, and it's full. So just planning for the future a little bit by bit. I wanted to build a new light rig for myself because I figured I could build it cheaper than, you know, buying all the rigging. Because I want to try. I've got like photography lighting to the left and right of me right now, but it's on stands on the floor, and they you know, the legs are like the tripod thing, so they stick out, and I run into them all the time and catch them with the wheels of my chair and jerk my lights around, and then jerking my lights around pulls stuff off the desk, and it's like, you know, this constant struggle with I'm gonna destroy everything just by moving. So yeah, I wanna do ceiling mounts that drop out of the ceiling that I can bolt my stage lighting to, and do that. Man, Wiggles, I was a rigger. Actually for a in Chicago. One of the weird side gigs I had was I was a rigger for a production company that did concerts, like the big concerts in the Chicagoland area. My boss was named Jolly Roger, and he was like every preconceived notion of a of a roadie was Jolly Roger. Like he was a cartoon character. He was awesome, but he was absolutely a rock and roll cartoon character. It was a cool job, no doubt about that. But man, I moved some heavy stages and pulled a lot of cable. And if you've ever pulled a 500-foot snake, talk to me about how much your forearms burned, because 100% I know that. Been there. But it was cool because I worked shows like for like the B-52s. That was a cool one. I did this festival once where I can't remember who all it was. It was like, you know, big pop names. Like, I don't. There was a boy band. I don't remember which one because I didn't care. But Jessica Simpson was one of the headliners, and it was kind of the height of her popularity. And man, she was pretty. And I was very close to her, and she gave me a little smile, and boys, I melted. Completely fell apart. That's another one that just sticks in my mind until the day I die. Making eye contact with Jessica Simpson and having her smile at me. Alright, so coat number 2 is definitely sticking better. That's for sure. I think the clear coat I put on, even though it was matte, it still kind of has a bit of a glossy sheen, which means it's like smooth, like glass. So yeah, it doesn't. The smoother a finish is, the harder it is to put paint over the top of it. And yes, I will be clear coating over the glow in the dark. I ain't no dummy. Yeah. Yeah, the audio snakes, man, for that size of production, like they were, like, no doubt, like 6 to 8 inches thick, like across. What is that? Not diameter. Yeah, diameter. And you know, just inside that snake is all the little breakout wires for all the microphones and channels and everything, and you'd have to. There'd be like the snake to the main, snake to the monitor mix. Like there'd be like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 of those snakes, and you'd have to just pull them. Ugh. End up with Popeye arms doing that stuff. I am too, man. Wiggles said he's excited and thinks it's going to turn out fine. Now that I'm on the second coat, I do honestly feel better. It's sticking on really good now. And it obviously is drying clear really well. Like you can see the difference there. The second coat is really sticking and going on nice and thick, so hopefully it'll fluoresce better. But it's almost like adding a layer of like I said earlier, like Mod Podge, like Elmer's glue over the top. So it dries clear, but it kind of puts a little bit of a, I don't know, like I don't know. It gives it some body, some thickness. Are you down with the thickness? That's a random musical reference. You know what I just realized? I haven't had a single That's What She Said today. But that's fine. JR, I really am thinking about getting a Stream Deck. They look really complicated, but I think it'd be cool to be able to just hot button That's What She Said, or like a scene transfer. Like, you know, because sometimes there's times where I kind of put the subject that I'm working on down and just talk. And it'd be cool to hit a button and switch cameras. Oh, for your jacket, Wiggles? Your centerpiece patch for your jacket? So, don't hate me for saying this, but here comes another shovel idea. And hopefully it's helpful. But, life hack from knowing, you know, punk kids and doing punk stuff. Pretty much everybody in the punk scene with a leather jacket has a center patch, or a jean jacket for that matter. But a lot of bands don't have like center patches, so what they do is they cut out the front design on their t-shirt and then they stitch it on as a patch. And you could even back it to make it thick like a patch. Yeah. So just an idea. If you're not finding the patch you want, you could potentially create a patch out of an old t-shirt. Just saying. Like, I'm thinking about doing that for I have a leather jacket, and I don't have a centerpiece back patch, but I want one. I think I'm going to cut up one of my old record label shirts for it, because it's a cool design. And I think that would look pretty tight on the back of my jacket. And it has significance to me. A lot of significance. Yeah, just saying, it's an idea. Just giving you another option in case you don't find what you really want. And that's the thing with patches too. Just as easy. Oh well, if you keep doing the iron-on patches, they don't swap out so easy. But if you stitch your patches on, all you got to do is rip your stitches and remove the patch. You can always swap out patches. Just saying. Man, it's almost 5:30 already. And I would stay late and keep working on this, but I do have to finish my plumbing repair. My wife would really like to be able to do laundry. And my daughters. And I would like to have clean jeans. Alright. So, we're going to stop there. I got second coat around the mouth paint of Shaggy 2 Dope over here. I'll have to do a second coat on the nose, his eyebrows, and Violent J, but it is coming along. So, let's experiment real quick. I'm going to turn some lights out. Oh, see? It's not... Well, it's also not totally dry yet. But... it's not completely smooth. That's going to drive me crazy. I'll probably do a third coat, honestly. But yeah, you can kind of see how it glows. Actually, yeah, if I turned off the main light... Yeah, it looks better when it's glowing than it does under the fluorescent flashlight. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do more layers. It's already a pretty cool effect, though. That's weird. It's also not fully charged, too. Man. I'd go turn off the other lights, but then I'll probably trip on something and die coming back to my desk. Whoa, look at that. Oh, wrong switch. Alright, anyway, it is 5:30, and like I said, I need to go finish fixing my plumbing problem. So anyway, thanks to Brian and JR and Wiggles for coming by, hanging out, watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I assume you're probably subscribed if you're watching this. But did you remember to like the video? So please do. Even throw some comments on there, you know? Whatever. Just prove that you're watching. And anyway, I don't know whether or not I might do a surprise stream tomorrow. I don't know. Kind of depends on how things go. I've been a little stressed out lately. So yeah, just kind of depends on how things go. If I do, then I'll be adding more layers to this, and it'll be at a random time, probably in the afternoon tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be on Monday, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, until about 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can also see me on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Reddit. And Discord. I'm part of a Juggalo Discord server that Wiggles is also a part of. You can come over there and hang out with us, talk about Juggalo stuff, get to know some other Juggalos. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go take care of something. So, whoop whoop, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. See ya!